Wake up, the tea is hot. Meka, Kim, and Rebecca got the spot. Sip it slow, let the gossip flow. Morning tea is your daily glow. Turn it up, hear the laughter ring. Stories fly like birds on wings. Steeped in truth with a twist of fun. The morning tea has just begun. Pour a cup, let the chatter spring. Your morning fix is here with three. Meka, Kim, and Rebecca agree. The morning tea is the place to be.
What up, what up, what up?
Good morning.
Wednesday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all, how are y'all?
Hey.
How are y'all doing today? I am doing great. I have so much energy today.
Listen.
I know. It's like it's Wednesday. We like 2 weeks from Christmas. Actually, tomorrow we're 2 weeks from Christmas. I love the Christmas holidays. How about y'all? Y'all love
I
Christmas?
do too.
I do.
I love the holiday. I love the good vibes it brings around when you see the pretty lights, the decorations, and all of that. I do. I love it.
And everybody seems to be nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
During the
Happy
holiday
holidays.
season. Yeah.
I agree.
knowing, look, you don't need to be in the store buying. However, I've gotten to the age now where my nieces and nephews, they all are big, so I don't really have to do a lot of Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
But it's always, for me, it's always that saying, "'Tis the season."
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And I love. So we talked about Thanksgiving last week. So first, introduce ourselves. For those who don't know us, who need to know us, if this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, y'all tell the people who you are.
I'm your favorite Miss Kim, the newly retired event curator of Party Possible Rentals and More. And when I say that, I get all these views. Don't go looking now. I'm retired. Nevertheless, I'm also an author. I'm an event host. And I'm your favorite Miss Kim of the Morning Tea Radio Show.
Come on, favorite Miss Kim.
The favorite Miss Kim.
You better know it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rebecca Davis, Miss Unmute Yourself Queen. I am the CEO of various brands. Follow me and you can see which brands those are. I am the originator of the movement Unmute Yourself, where I help people stop shrinking in places that they are supposed to own. And I am also the newly co-host of the Morning Tea Radio Show. So let's get into it.
Come on. Let's get into it on this Women's Worth Wednesday. What's up, y'all? I am your girl, Meka Diamond, the host of the Morning Tea Radio Show, also the CEO, the founder of Meka Diamond Inc. and MD Inc. Academy, where we help clients reach new levels of success through strategic planning, branding, marketing, PR. And I am a media personality with these amazing ladies who have joined this movement. Listen, we got big things that's taking place in 2026. Y'all have no idea.
Oh my God.
What we got planned for those who are,
Clock it.
that's in the community that's rocking with us. We are doing some amazing things individually and collectively. But if this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we definitely utilize the platform. Businesses, entrepreneurs, those who want to grow and enlarge your networking territory. If you have an event coming up and you would love for your girls to be in the space, in the place with you, we would love to do that, as well as if you need some people to be in the seats, we have the opportunity for you to do that as well by advertising, coming on the show. Like we had Jasmine last week doing an interview with us and just had an awesome time. But today we got a new thing. So shout out to y'all, to those who are rocking with us. We got Jessica that is on.
Jessica Faithful. Hey, Jessica.
Also Jalitha. Well, they tagged Jalitha. Jay Kelly is rocking with us on.
My favorite tall bestie. Hey, Jay.
Hey, JJ.
Miss Eartha is kicking it right in early on a Wednesday. And Kiana is here with us also. So we definitely appreciate y'all. Do us a favor, share the live, invite some people to the live, because we got a great conversation on today, y'all. We got a
always
today that
always
get into. We can't wait to get into. Y'all know Kim likes to ruffle people's feathers on Wednesday.
Flex your pearl.
I'm gonna be nice, though. I'm gonna be nice today. I'm not on 10.
But y'all, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Check out this bright light that's on Rebecca on this.
Listen, glowing.
Baby, she is bossed up
But
and have business.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to make this radio thing work for me. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, she got the R on. I'm just saying, oh, I just need me a t-shirt.
Listen.
But yeah, so let's talk about last week. So last week we had first of all, our morning tea letter was about a young man who's getting married, who was actually conceived by the rape from his father.
Mhm.
And his mother had an issue with him coming to the wedding, with the daddy being invited to the wedding. And at first we all was like, wait a minute, hold
Yeah.
up, time out. But then after knowing that he later told him about his father and them building a relationship. And I even had a conversation with David afterwards on my perspective of the entire thing. And I was sharing with him that, you know, he give his mother the decision, the deciding factor on if she wants to come or not.
Mhm.
However, if he's built a relationship with his dad, then that may be something that she has to either make the decision, okay, I'm gonna get over it in this moment for my son.
Oh.
I'm gonna be okay with not being there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think she should really make him make the decision when this was a later conversation that they had about his dad, and he's already developed a relationship with his
Exactly.
father.
That changed the things for me too. That changed things for me.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of perspectives changed after that part because of knowing that, okay,
She waited so long.
yeah,
Yeah.
she waited so
Yeah.
long. And then making him have the ultimatum of the decision,
The
you know, that
two.
could really be weighing him down. Like, I love my daddy. You
Yeah.
know, he made a mistake. I was conceived, you know, it was a blessing for me to even be here.
Yeah.
You know, he may not have the same outlook that the
I
family
wonder why
has.
she waited so late though. See, I would ask that
Exactly.
question because y'all might have to pray for me on that. I'm just gonna be real because this is a real show, right?
Yeah.
Because some things it's like I get the whole forgiveness, I do,
Mm-hmm.
but some things it just I have to have a little bit more information, like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just a
Yeah.
little bit more information, like. But with what I have, it's like, no, I don't need to be around you because you know.
Yeah. I mean, it very well.
And
So I get it, because I'm not going to erase the fact that this occurred,
Yeah,
because there's a
exactly.
lot of things mentally that she could be dealing with, that it could be triggers for her.
right.
My only thing is, don't put it on your son to
Yeah,
make the decision.
yeah,
You as a mother have to say, okay, no, I can't do that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because that's putting a lot of weight on him. He understands.
mhm,
However, you need to make the decision. I'm not saying that you can't come. I'm
mhm,
saying you make the decision if you can be able to do it or not. And if not,
right,
I understand. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? I don't That's the only part that I say. You know, don't put it on him to make the decision, because
yeah,
he loves his daddy just as much as he loves you. He wasn't
right.
in the moment of what transpired between y'all.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Exactly.
yeah, I just
My
feel
heart go
And,
out to
and,
them.
and maybe I'm wrong for this perspective. Maybe
Mhm.
I'm wrong, but y'all, this is a real show.
Listen,
But I'm
unmute,
just
tell
gonna
the
say,
truth.
and not taking away nothing of what he did to her, because that was wrong. But my thing is, if you decided to wait to tell him that long,
Yeah.
then why even tell him
Yeah.
after the
Okay.
relationship had been formed?
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
in the beginning, when he's old enough to understand, before that happened, I
Mhm.
can see. But after a relationship has been formed and he's, why tell him at that
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's
what
a
did
lot
you
of
want
questions.
him to do at that
Right.
point? Do you
Right.
want him to dial back his feelings for him? Do you
Yeah.
want him to, so that it just seems like it puts him in a worse position
Yeah.
at
Right.
that level of it.
And it goes
So
beyond the wedding, though. It
Yeah.
goes
exactly.
No.
beyond the wedding. Like,
Yeah.
if this is something that you've internally been struggling with, and maybe she has, because I don't know, all those details weren't
Yeah.
in the letter, but maybe she,
Mhm.
counseling or whatever the case, because you know that he's going to be a part of his son's life.
Mhm.
Like, that's forever unless
Mhm.
something
Yeah.
transpires between them. So it's some things that you have to internally deal with. And if you can't, then as an adult, you make an adult decision for yourself.
Right.
But don't put your decision on your son when it
Yeah.
comes to that moment, because that's not fair. I don't think that is fair for her to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So
Because I think if I couldn't handle it, I probably he,
Wouldn't go.
and this may be wrong to say, but he probably wouldn't even be in his life at all.
Yeah.
It would just be like, he passed away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, son.
Yeah.
You know?
Or even when he was
I don't
young,
know who he is.
understand. Because even though let's just say, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
Let's just say she did tell him at an
Yeah.
early age,
Mhm.
but at an early age, he decided to forgive his father and build a relationship anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's still their son's decision.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't
True.
enforce your decision on your son based on the situation or the circumstance, because even though she told him at a young age, maybe when he got older, he longed for his father
Right.
so much to the point to where he forgave him for what he did. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You
Mhm.
still can't inflict your pain on your son to
Yeah.
say, I want to take him away from you. Because even let's just say, even though you said, or we or some would say, you don't have a father or he's dead. If that son gets older later on
Right,
down
and
the line
find
and
him.
found out that he
And
did,
find him.
now
You
they're
right.
That's a
burying
whole nother.
your son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lied all that time. So there's a lot of
It's a
Yeah.
lot to it.
Oh,
You right.
boy.
in it. When it comes to the wedding, you need to decide and
Yeah.
don't make it his responsibility to decide to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
that's
good luck to
my
them. Good luck to them.
It was good. I mean,
Yeah.
good, and I would love to know the follow up in that.
Yeah.
I would love to
Me
know
too.
what
Yeah.
happened with that. What happened? And then we had Jasmine Boney Henderson on.
Ooh, I wonder if she up, y'all.
Nah, she not up.
Oh, she ain't up.
She blessed
Get
us
up,
one
Jasmine.
Wednesday. One Wednesday, but we had a authentic conversation with Jasmine. We talked about the tax industry. What else did we talk about, y'all?
Business.
Business.
Yeah, relation. What we talked about doing business.
Yeah, doing the do's and don'ts. The do's and
Don'ts of
don'ts of
doing
business.
business.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
paying
losing.
invoices and all that good old stuff.
Yeah. Got a little bit under my skin, a little bit. But
Mhm.
I will say this. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not.
You see what I posted yesterday? My new mantra: ROI or bye bye. ROI or bye bye.
Oh my God! Like I
Pick
don't
your letters.
get it. I don't
ROI
understand
or
people.
BYE.
And then the thing is, like, even if you didn't tap into last week, go watch last week, because we had so many different types of conversations within the conversation. But listen, if the shoe fit, a hit dog will holler.
Yes,
However, we talked about things we're doing differently in 26 when it
Yeah.
comes to how we move or whatever. And the thing that I have realized is that what trips me out is when people decide how they want to do business, then they expect you to be you to when they press a button and do something, they expect you to move. No. So when you were supposed to pay me, that's when you were in your strategic planning. Now that you have, when you decided,
you
can't
delayed
flip the switch
progress,
and I'm just supposed to start running. Like, no, ma'am,
Exactly.
or no, sir.
Yeah.
Handle business how you want business handled with you.
Absolutely.
Right?
Me too. Exactly.
Absolutely.
That stop it having the expectation that you're supposed to have that us as business owners are supposed to just be lollygagging and waiting. No, because guess what? Now you're out of turn.
Exactly.
When you wait, somebody else has moved in your space.
Yes.
When it comes to
Because
time.
we're not just sitting waiting on you. We can't just sit and wait on you to decide what you're gonna
And
do.
the strategic plan is not gonna work if you're not working a plan, but you're not paying to work the plan. So if you're not paying to work the plan, there's a halt in the timing on when things are supposed to be done. Period.
That's simple.
Just how it goes.
Exactly.
That's
So don't get me on that soapbox, because that's a whole new thing. It could be a whole new show. We gonna have. So listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us on this Wednesday. Not only do we have guests, not only do we have entertainment, but we have morning tea topics that happen each and every day. I always say you never know when an experience will knock on your door. Keep on living is some of the things that we talk about, because guess what? Perspectives can change, like they did with the morning tea letter last week. They change based on more information, more comments, more knowledge of the situation. And so we are always excited. So if you have a morning tea topic, or if you have a morning tea letter that you want to send us, you can email mekadiamondmedia@gmail.com. Let us know if we will keep you anonymous where no one will know who you are, but you may just want our perspective or those who are tuned in and listening perspective when we have the Morning Tea Radio Show. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it locked right here. We're going to get into one song. When we come back, I got another Morning Tea letter today.
Oh, here it comes.
I got another Morning Tea letter. So y'all make sure
grab your coffee.
Right. Grab your tea and your coffee.
Your coffee.
We'll be right back with the Morning Tea letter.
My God, you are the greatest, the only one who made it. And every time I need you, you come through. There's no way I could forsake you. The one who knows my breakthrough. Lord, I am forever running back to you. My God, you are the greatest, the only one who made it. And every time I need you, you come through. There's no way I could forsake you. The one who knows my breakthrough. Lord, I am forever running back to you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now it's time for Entertainment News, the Tea Gossip segment, right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show.
All right, y'all. So we are back live on the Morning Tea Radio Show with your girl, Meka Diamond, your girl, Miss Kim, as well as Miss Rebecca on this Women's Worth Wednesday. So listen, we got a Morning Tea letter, and I just was talking about anybody who wants to send anonymous questions. If you want to send a scenario situation, if you have a question that you just want a response to or how we feel about something, you can definitely connect with us. As I said, you can send it to Rebecca, you can send it to Kim, or you can send it to myself, or you can send it to MekaDiamondMedia@gmail.com. I'm sorry, the Morning Tea Radio Show @gmail.com to submit your letter. So, dear Morning Tea, I am struggling with my integrity and the important friendship. Y'all, when I tell y'all this is something to
let me sit up. Let me sit up.
I'm going to just call them names. Okay. I'm going to say Beth. Beth's husband, Jerry, came to my house to help with the construction project. After discussing the project, we sat down to visit for a bit. He was very forward with me and overly affectionate. It's been 10 years since I've had any affection. He was very forward. He also talked about how affection doesn't have to mean anything, which I believe is true to an extent. I told him it was inappropriate, but I didn't stop either of us when Jerry kissed me before leaving. Part of me was thrilled at being kissed again, and even though I know it was wrong, I am sure that I won't allow it to happen again. I'm afraid to contact him and deliver that message directly because there's a chance it wouldn't be a private message. I couldn't tolerate Beth knowing this happened. I treasure her friendship. I have no idea if Jerry said anything to her about what happened. I panicked that I may have lost a treasured friend. Please provide some advice. So I'm gonna let y'all go first before I give my 2 cents.
Girl,
you know Jerry ain't told it. Jerry ain't said nothing.
First of all, you knew it was wrong. You said you knew it was wrong. So why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
What that?
And it happened, and you knew it was inappropriate.
You knew that
he was overly affectionate.
Yes.
So you
should have escorted him.
It was 20 years.
Listen,
since you've had
so the first encounter, it should have been halted.
Yes.
You knew that was a boundary that should have been.
Yeah, you knew it.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. I am a firm believer.
Because now I'm looking at Beth upside her head.
Girl, listen.
How can you say that you've lost a treasure friend? You knew you were going to lose that friend when your actions were
knew it.
Actions.
Yeah, you know.
In those moments, you make a decision. It was more important for you to get the affection than it was to keep your treasured friend.
Girl.
So it's a no for me. Like
it's a no. And she knew she was wrong.
Definitely a no.
Not a friend. And listen, I get the whole forgiveness. Trust me. But we gonna be honest. So listen, you knew you was wrong, and Miss Kim telling you this in love. You knew you was wrong. Now you can go tell your friend, look, I have not been a good friend. This is what I did. And when she punch you, you better stand there and take it.
And take that.
And going on about your business and pick your face up because you was wrong. You didn't have to let you, girl. I can't even get my words out this morning.
Yeah.
When that man came to your house, first of all, you should have let him go do what he need to do and take your behind in another room. When he left, you should say, okay, just close the door and let him leave.
Yeah.
Don't
and guess what? And in that moment, I would know me because I am who I am. And
girl,
I would have called my friend in the moment. Girl, let me tell you what your husband just did.
Exactly. Right there. Now you sit down. You wait. We fit to call her. You sit your butt down.
Because I don't want to get it twisted that I approved what you did. Because we all know that the situation and the story will change once the seat is hot. Once the seat is hot and the block is hot, the story or the narrative will change. Because in any event that he went back to the friend or his wife and said that your friend touched me or kissed me inappropriately, then it's on you. However, you knew, first of all, if you allowed him to be overly affectionate and he tells you it doesn't mean anything,
that's number one.
That's number one.
That was your cue. Oh, now, I don't think you should do this project because it seems like you crossing boundaries that should never have been crossed. And see, that's why I'm real funny about the opposite sex being in a space with my significant that I'm not in, especially when it comes to the house and stuff like that, because you never want a situation to get misconstrued.
Exactly.
Be something that is not, or it can be factual in what it is. And when I say that, I'm saying people can take a look and take that as flirting. People can take something that you said and say that it was flirting. However, if I'm not there to know if it was or not, and you may not have been doing it at all. However, putting yourself in that space can allow that to be something that can be said. And I've always been like, no.
And
so,
I had a situation years ago with one of my husbands, and and so he was doing some work for somebody, and I respect this girl because she called me and said, hey, your husband hugged me inappropriately. That's a real friend. You see what I'm saying? I had just met this woman. I said, okay, I appreciate that. I'm gonna handle him when he get here. And he is an ex.
Exactly. And see, I'm like that. I'm one of those people. I'm respectful to a fault. Like if I know I'm coming around you and your spouse, first of all, my clothing, I've never been the one to feel like I should come to your house and revealing stuff. I should do this. I should do that. I'm not fit to be overly talking to your spouse, just in body language and all of that stuff. You know, it's just certain boundaries that you don't
do that.
You just don't do certain things.
You also know your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's certain friends that I know, like that it's just like, I know they're going to respect my position and they're going to respect the position of me and my relationship. Right. But there's some people, like she said that this was her treasure friend, but I don't know. Could be
she could have wanted the girl husband all along. And
that's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm not going to lie. That's the first thing.
And whatever he come over there to fix, it probably wasn't broken. Girls, bye. Listen.
So Michelle said she had a comment. I'm not sure about you guys, but I always go out friends with spouses to request for help or services. Michelle, I think you had a couple of, so just want to make sure that we understand it correctly to share what you said. Jay said exactly. You should tell she has the right to punch you.
Yes.
Jay also said the inappropriate first statement. You've got to go, sir. And Sherry said, good morning, Sylvia. Sylvia is on the live.
Good morning, Sylvia.
Exactly. He would have had to get the step in. I don't play them games. No, you don't play them games.
I just didn't even agree with let's have a seat. Let's talk.
Like,
what you sit down for?
You could be working.
Y'all
having.
Girl. So you're not a good friend. You're not a good friend. And we say this in love because if it was you, you wouldn't have wanted it done to you. So don't do that. Don't do that. And first of all, it's too many single men out here. Okay.
To get attention from, even if you don't want it that long, you can get some attention. Trust me. You can get
do that
on it. if you want it. And sometimes you don't even want it and you get it. So
don't don't do that.
All right, y'all. So that was the morning tea. Let us see. Y'all keep putting your comments. Let us know, how would you handle that situation? Let us know, how would you handle that situation? But we're gonna get into this quick drop. And when we come back, we got Miss Rebecca with the unmute segment of the show. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it right there. Continue to invite people, share the live. We would love to hear from those and meet some new people who are joining the morning tea community. So y'all keep it locked. We'll be right back with Rebecca.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Rebecca, the Unmute Yourself Queen. Let me ask you a question. Do you find yourself shrinking inside of rooms that you are meant to command? And do you ask yourself, why does this keep happening? Well, stay tuned for my upcoming segment, Unmute Yourself, and you'll see why, and get tips on how to change that. Stay tuned.
Hey. So today's Unmute Yourself segment is stop asking for permission to be dope. Stop asking for permission to be dope. So some of y'all are out here waiting on people to validate you who are still trying to figure their own life out. So it's so easy for them to, again, talk you out of not being the dope person you are. And some of y'all fall for it. Some of y'all dumb yourself down because they done got in your ear. And then you look back at what they doing and it's just like nothing. So, you dim your light, hoping they'll feel comfortable, yet they still don't clap for you. Make that make sense. They still don't even if they don't talk you out of doing what you're trying to do and you still try to do it and you succeed, they won't even clap for you because you didn't fall into the plan that they had for you to sit and be nothing like they are. So stop asking for permission to be dope. Every time you get an idea, here comes the board of opinions, family, friends, strangers who ain't never done what you're trying to do. And suddenly they get to decide if your life moves forward. No, we're not doing that today. That's a form of muting yourself. Show up. If their opinion doesn't affect how you're moving, keep moving. Keep doing what you said to do, because the worst thing you can do is give up on an idea and see somebody else do it. And you would have done it so much better because you let somebody talk you out of it who ain't doing anything. So I have one challenge for you all today. I want you to say it with your chest and say it like you mean it. I no longer need permission to, and drop the response in the comment section.
Oh, that's
I
good.
no longer need permission to what?
I no longer need permission to. Drop it in the comments.
And remember,
unmute.
Stop asking for permission to be dope because you already are. Okay?
And let me tell y'all, I be getting my fingers mixed up. I be doing this finger.
Just do whatever one comes.
I be seeing some people do these fingers, and I'm like, am I doing is these fingers, right?
I think it's these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to be, when I get out with the young folks,
I do
be saying my nieces and nephews be saying, "Hey, TT, you're not doing it right."
They'll get you together though. They will get you together.
Don't do that.
In a minute. All right, y'all. So listen, y'all make sure that y'all unmute, baby, because the unmute is handling business. Y'all make sure that y'all unmute. Well, we're gonna get into this quick song. Then we got Miss Kim, who is going to ruffle your feathers. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it like, don't go nowhere. Come right back. Let us know how y'all are unmute. Remember, drop your unmute in the challenge. In the comments. Rebecca, say it one more time. What they gotta say?
I no longer need permission to blank.
Okay.
So Sylvia already put hers. I no longer need permission to be me.
I love it.
Shout out to Sylvia, who is rocking with us this morning. All right, y'all, keep it right there. We'll be right back with Miss Kim.
Oh my God, it's your song. Oh my God, turn it up. DLS music, YSL, Freddie Fontaine, we Martian, slag out.
To really clean me up, you're so stirred. You got me out the bed. You're so stirred. Walking around thinking like I wasn't dirty. Say you rush the roulette with your grace and mercy. 'Cause I'm sorry, I wanna be clean. I don't know what other people doing that ain't me. Had to break the struggle. I'm free. Now that I'm free, I got a pistol out of me. I'm
it's your favorite Miss Kim on the Morning Tea Radio Show. Coming up next, let me ruffle your feathers. Stay put now. Don't go nowhere.
People, my peoples, Miss Kim, listen. I was having a conversation with my young adult twin daughters, and they posed a question to me, right? I love when people ask me questions. I think I did a post. I say, I don't like to be questioned, but you can ask me questions. You know, there's a big difference. And they said, why do people say, let me know if you need something? Like, what does that really mean? Is that just something nice to say in the moment if you're going through something? Well, let me know if you need something. And then when you reach out to them, it's like, I mean, you know, either they're not going to respond or, you know, they come up with an excuse, right? So I said, well, my thing is, because everybody like to kind of go Bible. I said, well, you know, your mama trying to, you know, I'm trying to be a good citizen here. You know, I said, okay, well, I know Solomon said, you know, money handles everything, baby. Just send you my Zelle. Okay, how about I just send you my Zelle? But why do we say, let me know if you need something?
Yeah.
Because some people may say, well, it's not all about money. I get that, baby. I'm ruffling the feathers. I get that. It may not be about the money, but money handles a lot of things, okay? Yeah. Sometimes you don't want certain people praying for you, okay? I don't want everybody praying for me. I got a couple people that I can listen to them pray all day. I don't know if she on here, but, you know, I can listen to Meka pray. I can listen to Jalita pray.
Jalita on.
Ooh.
But and then I don't want everybody hugging on me because spirits transfer. You know what I'm saying? And people be smiling in your face. It's like, well, let me know if you need something. Let me give you my Zelle, baby. My phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So be mindful.
I think that's a quick thing that people say. And
yeah, but you know, we gotta get out of saying stuff that we don't mean. Like,
yeah, and I think people feel like they
have to say something.
Yeah, if I say that, then that I've done the right thing by asking.
Don't ask, baby. Just say, baby, what's your Zelle? Because, like, if somebody say, girl, you know, I don't get paid the next week, I need some grocery. Why am I gonna sit there and say, girl, I'm praying for you? No, I need you to do an HEB curbside. Okay, I need you. Let's be better. Let's be better. Don't just say stuff to say stuff. You know. I don't like that, y'all.
And even though I'm praying for you, that brought up something too. When people say I'm praying for you, knowing that they're not, knowing
no, you're not.
Let's just
because if you are,
and do what you say and say what you're gonna do and do what you said.
Yeah, like we on the phone or something. Okay, baby girl, let's pray. Let's get this over with, so that way I ain't got to put it on my to-do list, or I may forget to pray for you when I'm praying. So just be mindful when you tell people that. You know, let's just be a better steward with our words.
Yeah.
So when we say stuff, you know, so that's all I want to ruffle today, baby. Like, just you need my Zelle.
Y'all stop doing it.
Yeah. I need my Zelle.
What you need. And here's the thing too. And we're gonna talk about this during the morning tea topic, but oftentimes we're not gonna tell you what we need.
That's why just tell, baby.
Do it. Right.
Yeah, because I'm that person. Like, I listen, I done been there, done that. I'm not gonna tell you. I could be hungry. I done had phases in my life, and it's like, man, if somebody could just do it, because you know I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah,
exactly.
Curbside it. Just do something.
Yeah.
But I love
good. Good, but y'all, that's a good segue into our morning tea topic.
Sure is.
Morning tea topic.
So be mindful what you say. Don't just be saying
shout out to Kim for that ruffling your feathers.
Yeah,
I'm talking about unruffled, ruffling your feathers.
Ruffled.
We got Pastor Mike, and when we come back, we're gonna get into this morning tea topic. Let me go ahead and read the morning tea topic because I want y'all to already get ready. Why we hide our pain. Even from our people, the strong friend syndrome, which a lot of us have, suffering in silence because of fear of judgment. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it locked right here. When we come back, we would love for y'all to comment, get in on this topic right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show with your girl, Meka Diamond, Miss Kim, and Rebecca, Miss Unmute. So y'all keep it right there. We'll be right back.
Oh, let the church say, It's gonna be my year that I break every cycle. Let me testify my right hand on the Bible. They threw me away, but I'm glad got recycled. Joy came in the morning, but I made it through the night, man. He put you in the dark to see your light work. Yeah, just for you, that's what your life worth. So go ahead and let your light work. Let it shine. Yeah, we gon' go. I'm so full of just can't get enough. But the church say, you agree with everything that I'm saying, yeah. You agree with everything that he's saying. It's gonna be my year. I'm blessed, no stress. Everybody around me blessed. Amen.
Wake up, the tea is hot. Meka, Kim, and Rebecca got the spot. Sip it slow, let the gossip flow. The morning tea is your daily glow. Turn it up, hear the laughter ring. Stories fly like birds on wings. Steeped in truth with a twist of fun. The morning tea has just begun. Pour a cup, let the chatter spring. Your morning fix is here with they. Meka, Kim, and Rebecca agree. The morning tea is the place to be.
We are back live on the Morning Tea Radio Show. It is Women's Worth Wednesday. And before we get into this topic, let me give a shout out to my very first co-host almost 9 years ago, Miss TK Ferguson, who is on the live.
Hey, TK.
We started rocking almost 9 years ago, honey. I'm going to pull up some old videos, TK. I'm going to share some old videos. But as you can see, we are growing. We got Miss Kim and Miss Rebecca, who is on with me. So we definitely are doing our thing. But listen, y'all, we got a good morning tea topic. And oftentimes, so shout out to Rebecca for coming up with the morning tea topic today of why we hide our pain, like even from our people. So I'm going to let Rebecca go ahead and start off with how she feel about the topic. And if y'all have a comment, you feel like, okay, let me explain why I do it, because your reason may be somebody else's reason. So let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So Rebecca, tell us why you thought this was an important topic to talk about, and why do you feel your perspective on why we hide our pain from people?
Basically, it is a real topic because the strong friend syndrome is real. Because I feel like I'm the strong friend syndrome.
Yeah,
I'm one of them people, like Kim said. I have been in a place to where if I ask for it, I'm at wit's end. And if you give it to me and then later throw it back in my face that you gave it to me, you never have to worry. I'm one of those friends that will give you everything that I have on and go home naked. And you never have to even hear about it. You never have to even hear it again. So this topic, I stated this topic because so many people are going through, so many people life and for so many people, and they can't even bring it to nobody for fear of it being dragged on social media, screenshots being given and posted and this and this and that. And so they just suffer in silence. And that's something that as a community, as a womanhood, as a sisterhood, as a friendhood, you need to ask yourself, when is the last time I checked on my strong friend? If you that friend that dumps every day, dumps, ask yourself, when is the last time that I checked to see if she needs replenishing or he needs replenishing? Or if I can just say, hey, I don't need nothing today. I just want to see how you're doing.
That's good. That's good. I want to read this comment before we get into you, Kim. Marcy said, we hide our pain because most of us was taught what goes on in the house stays in the house. That is that's
real.
That's true. That's a good insight. So how do you feel? How do you feel about it, Kim? Or have you even been in this position before or are you in this position? Tell us your thoughts.
Well, I feel that for me, I'm the strong friend. I'm the strong friend. I can be very prideful, and like you said, if they do something for you, they got to go run tell everybody, So I think for fear of, well, not fear. I'm not the one to ask, really. You know, I just don't. I just don't. I think, and I think because most people probably can't help you anyway. You know, where you need it. You know, and I'm just being honest, because if you need to help Miss Kim, if somebody want to be generous, I give you my phone. I'm just send me a couple grand for today. You know, a couple grand.
But
you know,
even not even monetary though, because sometimes it's not monetary. Sometimes you just need that good friend to, or you can need a safe space.
Yeah,
to be able to be your authentic self. So somebody can see you beyond, because they know you as a human being, as a person, to know that if you come to them, because prime example, I know you well enough to know that you're not going to ask me. So that means I need to come out and just do it. Because I know you're not going to ask me. But you need to feel safe enough to where if you say, Meka, I'm down to whatever, I have exhausted all my areas of how I can come out of whatever it is. Can you assist me? And not just, do you know a resource or or do you have a connection with somebody?
Where I can,
Well, I just need you to pray for this situation, because even though I'm silent and I'm by myself and I'm going through it by myself, I need somebody to cover me in that moment.
And that's key too. You got to have some praying. You got to have some praying, real praying friends and sisters in your circle that you know can get a direct. You know, they not placed on hold when they calling up to heaven. You know, they just go straight through. You know, but I just think a lot of people, the trust is not there in a lot of relationships, you know, and it's just, so when you find someone solid, you should really cherish that relationship, like by all means, like, you know, hold on to it, you know, and I know I may joke a lot about, hey girl, just send me some money. But on a serious note, sometimes you just really need that person. Just hear me out. I'm not. Just let me. Can I just cuss for a minute and you don't judge me? Can I just say a bad word just to make me feel good?
You shouldn't even have to give that disclaimer. You shouldn't even have to, with a real person, you shouldn't have to say, oh, it's not about money. You shouldn't even have to give that disclaimer.
Because they should know you well. They should know you well enough. And for me, I feel like I have, I've always been, and I know y'all have been in this space as well, I've always been the fix-it friend or the fix-it person. I've always been the person who wants to see the fix-it result. So I feel like if you come to me or even if I know of something, how can I fix it? But sometimes it's not reciprocated on your end, or sometimes I've thought that I've had a safe space enough to where I can be my authentic self and I can pour out, I can lash out, I can say what it is, how I feel, or what it is that I need. And it's been used against me in changing the narrative of who I am as a person. When I felt safe enough to release, because sometimes you can talk to somebody and you can find your answer just by releasing it in the conversation with somebody. But you have to feel safe enough to where if I go to them at my wit's end, I know that this is a conversation that only them and I will have. I won't hear it later on. You won't hold it over my head and say that you did this. Now, in the same breath, I'm not saying if you know that somebody has helped you and you shouldn't go back and do what you shouldn't pay them back. You shouldn't provide a certain. I'm not saying those things, because you love somebody. However, we had conditions in this situation. And the conditions are I give you this, I respect, I expect it to be returned.
You're gonna return. Like, okay, now
people that will say, you know, have this, I'm not worried about that, because of I'm not worried about that. However, if there was conditions, and those conditions still stand for what they were. But I think, I mean, it really does go back to what Marcy said too, like what goes on in the house stays in the house. And oftentimes we hold it because we're trying to figure it out on our own until God says you can't figure it out on your own. I'm giving you this individual to bless you in this area, to help you fix it.
Yeah.
Trust what I'm telling you in this person. But oftentimes we want to see the good in everybody.
Yeah, you can't.
Sometimes we want to ask certain people, and that isn't the good person that was that we supposed to be asking or talking to. But I definitely believe that
we got some good comments coming in. I like how Nedra said she hid her pain because she have never really had anyone to lean on and or confide in, or have always been, you know, she's always had to figure it out and deal with it alone.
Yeah.
And that's the story of my life, you know, pretty much. But yeah, and that's why when you find that one solid friend, sister that you cherish, you don't screw that up. You don't screw that up. And it goes back to the letter earlier. You don't screw that up.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You just because it's hard. Look, Miss Kim, 55 years old. Okay. And baby, let me tell you, I done met a whole bunch of people, but I know my solid ones.
Yeah.
I know the ones that are solid. Yeah. And so when you find those, you better keep them.
Because imagine confiding in somebody and finally letting that guard down and telling them, you know what, I'm going through something financially, I'm this, I'm that, and this and that, and I just need to vent this and that. And 5 minutes later, they call it, guess what? I knew she didn't have it all together. Guess what? She needs, she in need. People prey on that.
On your downfall.
And it's sad. It's sad, but it happens.
Yeah. And those who look, because we're gonna keep it 100 on the morning.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Those who beg to assist.
Yeah.
Because there's a motive behind the assist.
It's a motive. Yeah.
Meaning they want to assist you so that they can share that they assisted you, or you need something, because they either want to dilute or water down who you are, because finally the glitz and the glam that you have, finally you're in a space, you're in a dark space.
Oh my God.
Oh, let me get a wash in this dark space.
Ooh. Exactly.
And then even those who assist, or you felt like you can share, you know, you can be your authentic self and share, you know, some of the things that you're going through. And later when they mad at you, they calling everybody and telling them your personal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's a whole nother thing. But that's some of the reasons why people have a hard time opening up and sharing, because you've either went through a past hurt with somebody that you thought you could trust, that you can share this information with, and they changed the narrative. They lied and said it was one thing when it was something else. Or you have been in that situation where what goes on in the house stays in the house. Or it's Kim's situation. You've always had to be the strong friend.
Yeah.
So people always look to you as you don't have your dark moments. And
like, oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it.
They couldn't, exactly.
But you also have to know, like we said, you have to know, because let me tell you, after you have gone through it a couple of times, it's really hard to get that wall down again. It is. And so you hold so much in because you don't want to release, and it comes back to hunt you in the end. Because it can be it can lead you into a dark space where you will seriously want to hurt somebody.
Oh yeah.
That was a time in your life that was really dark, and you playing on emotions of it, and you could seriously get yourself into situations.
You
get caught up. You can.
Yeah.
I mean, you let your guard down enough to just pour out to this person, and then the first time they get mad at you, all of that is told to somebody else, or it's slung on social media, and that I just can't respect that. I cannot respect that.
So to me, those are cheap blows. Those are cheap blows, and those are. But what you don't understand is, as you're doing those cheap blows, it's chipping away at a side that you don't want to see. Because what happens is you only gonna be able to chip so long.
What?
So you finally chip off.
Oh yeah.
When that chip off takes place, you're not ready for that, because we've let you keep chipping away at
it's
something.
Gonna blow up in your face.
Finally get tired of, and I can be honest. That's where I went last week. I had finally had the final chip off. For me. The final chip. And I had to go out and you know, and I don't excuse my behavior, because I'm human.
Yeah, exactly.
And one thing I'm gonna do is protect who I am and protect those that I'm associated with, that you're not going to change the narrative of their integrity or their character. And I say it all the time. So I wanted to read this comment. Shalonda said, everyone you confide in is not authentic. People pretend well. They can't help like you need, so why bother? just trust in the Father only. So trust in the Father only. And I will say, you know, at one time I had my guard up. Like I was not allowing people to get through my shell. And oftentimes, and so for me, I ask God, you know, Lord, reveal. I ask the Lord, give me discernment of those. And if there's a weapon that's trying to form against me, turn them around and allow me to see them.
Yeah.
So now I have a different perspective when I'm shown people, because I specifically asked the question for God to reveal them to me, whatever it looks like. So even if it's a sucker punch to the stomach or it's a little pinch on my skin, I don't ignore those things.
Yeah.
And eventually some things are going to come to the head of what needs to transpire when it comes to that. And if it does, it does. And you have to wonder, what the ship's going to fall where they lay. However, I used to have that, but I don't want to miss out who God is sending for me.
Right.
So I want to, if I know that I'm asking God to reveal, I'm asking the Lord for discernment. If he's showing me people, and let me tell you this, I don't know if y'all have had this experience. Sometimes God waits before he show you who people are.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Delayed.
Yeah.
It may not show up right in the beginning.
But he's on time.
But it's gonna show up.
He's on time.
You know, and so and
because I believe like you say, you pray for discernment, because you know, I truly believe he put us on this earth so we don't have to walk alone. He give us the sisters, the brothers. You know, you got to have that one person. I get it. I get with the whole walls up. You know, you don't want to tell anybody, but you really can't keep that all in. You know, you just can't keep it all in. So that's why I keep saying, when you pray for discernment and you find that one solid person, hold on. If it's just one, hold on to it. If you got more than one, oh, you're doing real good. If you can have 5, that's really good. But we're not meant to just keep it all in.
Yeah.
We can't, because it's too much. It's too much. Because for me, if I keep a lot of stuff in, because see, I know my roots.
Yeah.
Okay. And we put them hands on you. We ain't trying to talk about nothing. So I don't want to go there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We need to have that outlet. And I thank God for Meka and Rebecca and a few others, that I could be who I am, and you not sitting back judging me if I say, girl, I want to punch her in her face. I want to do that, because I'm being honest. I'm not fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing where healing comes in. Just get it out. Get it out. And God to deal with it, because he already know what you're thinking. He already know. I mean, he already knows. So hopefully that bless somebody, you know, because I thank God I just don't go around fighting and cutting heads off and all that, because I love people, you know. I love people.
Kim, I'll come see you when you start cutting heads off.
Listen, baby.
But before we end up, before we let off, and thank y'all so much for all of the comments, because we have so many comments that we're gonna get back to. But I want us to share where there was a time in your life where you were in a moment, because there may be somebody that's in a moment right now that don't feel like they have a safe space or anybody to release, or you know, and this conversation is for those people. Yeah. Who are holding on to things and they haven't released, or they, you know, because of them holding on to things, they have a certain aura about themselves. Yes. They have a certain standoffish behavior. They have, you know, they're by themselves. They don't communicate well because of the situation or the circumstance. So let's talk about a time when you guys may have been in that space, or a situation that has happened to you, and now you have learned to navigate through maybe past hurt or past situations, and now you're in a space where you have certain tools or certain things that you do in order to help you to get over some of those things.
I listen to music. I have to start my morning with turn my music up as loud as possible. You know, sometimes I'm crying, dancing, just, you know, I have to, you know, and then, you know, if I'm going through something, I vent. You know, like I say, I vent, you know, and in my younger days, I used to have to break stuff. So, you know, and thankfully they got these rooms you can go to and destroy them, and you feel better. I think they created those with me in mind. So yeah, you got to find out what works for you, because you
Yeah.
can't hold it all in. You can't. You just
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
You
What
can't.
about you, Rebecca?
For me, oh, y'all, I hope I don't get emotional here. It is a lot. First of all, being an entrepreneur, being a strong person, being the person that everybody goes to family wise or whatever. And there have been days where I get up and I'm like, God, I just can't figure it out today.
Yeah.
And then when I look at my phone, y'all, oh, and I'm getting emotional. And I
That's
have,
all right.
can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Can you figure this out? Can you figure this out? Figure this out. I had to find a place within me to where I could go to. And I do that. I go in my closet and I have this little space and I just do affirmations and I talk to myself and I release. And I'm like, it's just about you in this moment.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And I scream like him say, I cry, I scream, and I get it out, because y'all, that strong friend syndrome, it
Yeah.
is really real. So
Yes.
if somebody is out there and they feel like they don't have nobody to talk to, they don't have an outlet, I am always here. Now, I'm not the person sometimes that can lay up on the phone all day, but if you just need to holler, if you just need to scream, if you just need an outlet, get it out.
Yeah.
Stop allowing people to make you feel like you're less than because you don't have enough money or you can't afford something or you this. We all go through something, and social media has made us feel like if we're not in this big house or in this pretty car and this, y'all, people lie. People lie, people steal, people scam to get that stuff. They do you keep walking your walk and keep running your race, and you take time for yourself. Don't let people keep dumping that stuff on you and you don't have an outlet. Let it out, release. If you have to go in your closet, scream on a pillow, let it out.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think also people need to, it's okay to not be okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
To really understand that you don't have to be okay all the time.
Yeah.
Mentally, you may be struggling with something. But I've also, and I've been sharing this recently, I have gotten to a point to where, seriously, where allowing God to be who he is, meaning that I can't control the narrative of this situation. It's going to take somebody higher than me. It's going to take somebody who know all, who can do all, who can do miraculous. If I can't control it, I just can't weigh in on it. And I think we get so caught up in, and sometimes I believe we don't realize in certain situations how big God is.
Yes. That's
out
it.
of the situation.
Yeah.
And you sit back and you think, if I would have just laid my cares upon him.
That's it.
Like he
The
told
one who cares, like he said.
Like he told me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to be weighted down with everything that I'm trying to carry. Because at the end of the day, if it's beyond your control to fix, if my back is against the wall and there's no way for me to get out, I know that the God I serve is either gonna fix it, he gonna want me to see something. And sometimes we can prolong the out because we're trying to fix it ourselves.
That's it.
So
Exactly.
what I'm really, really learning is that if I can't control it, if it's something that's beyond my control, listen, God, I can't carry this cross. I can't, because I don't know how. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't even know. There's sometimes I'm talking to myself, asking, okay, Lord, I'm gonna need you to intercede on my behalf, because I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to do. However, I'm just gonna let you do whatever you do.
I'm just gonna sit
You
here.
are who you are. I always say that too. And I'm like, God, I know you got more stuff to do than me. I know you got more stuff to work on in mine. But if you could just help me in this moment, you right, Meka.
That's it.
And all we're supposed to do is ask. But we're so busy trying to figure it out. I'm so busy trying to put the money together. I'm so busy trying to make sure I have this for this, and I got and this person is okay. No, God, you know what I need.
You know
when I need it. You know who I need, who is gonna give it to me, whatever it may be. However, I don't want to control it, because I've done so much of the controlling where I was controlling the wrong things. And I had to go the marathon route instead of the 50-yard line. Because I'm trying to do it myself. And so for me, I have really, really gotten to the point of, okay, Lord, whoever it is that's dealing with something, you got control over it. I can pray for them. I can listen. I can even give me the means of whatever they need.
Yeah.
However, I need you to intervene and
Yeah.
intercede because
Take
I can
over.
control it and fix it. And since I have really let God be who he is, I've had more peace
Yes.
with situations and circumstances, because at the end of the day, there's no changing. There's
None.
nothing that I can do.
Yeah.
I've
Amen.
gone and done
Amen.
everything that I
Right.
can do with my own willpower. So, Lord, I'm just gonna hand this over to you
Yeah.
to do
And I'm
whatever
going
is
ahead.
needed. And trust
Yeah.
whatever
It
the
shows.
outcome is.
It shows on you, Mika. If I don't know
Yeah.
if anybody ever told you, it shows.
Yeah.
It's just a calmness
Oh,
or a
yeah.
peace. Whenever you even call,
Yeah.
it's just a calmness that just comes over, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's just where I am, because you know what? You can look up and you can be trying to fix something for years and
Yeah.
life will pass you by
Yes, it
because
will.
you have so much that you're trying to fix yourself
Mhm.
instead of just allowing God to be who he is.
It be you.
And
That's
I
it.
have learned that it's easier for me to let it go
Right.
than for me to hold on to it when I
And keep
know
messing
he's
it
the
up.
author. Like he's
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
author.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so why it? I mean, and sometimes I'm asked the question: are you gonna be really okay with that? Yep, I'm gonna
Yep.
be okay with that.
Yep.
Why? Because I know that's a God thing and that's not a me
Yeah.
thing. I
Yeah.
can't. I have no
Mhm.
control over it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
And so the things that I can control, I'm gonna do my best. However,
Mhm.
I pray the Lord that you give me the wisdom and what to say and how to do it. Because sometimes I can get in my own way. I can be a fool. But
Like this, you Lord. Okay. Be my mouthpiece. Be my
I
mouthpiece.
do
Be
my
my
best to be
mouthpiece.
able to allow him to be, and what he allowed me to see, I'm
Uh-huh.
supposed to see it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
ignore. I no longer ignore the things that God shows me,
Yes.
because our heart will allow things to happen because we don't want to. We want to close our eyes and not
Yeah.
see. No,
Yeah.
it's seen. It's shown.
Mhm. You
Very.
have to see it. Go through it.
That's
Feel
You
it.
it.
have to understand
Yeah.
what it is and go beyond. Okay, Lord, if you show that to me, it's for a reason. If that
Yeah.
if I need to release that connection, it's for a reason. It may
Yeah.
hurt. I may not like it. It may not
Yeah.
feel it. I may
It's
not
for a
even
reason.
understand it.
Yeah.
However,
It's for a
I'm still
reason.
allowing you to be who you are, and you
Yeah.
showed it to me for a reason. You
Yeah.
allowed this to happen for a reason. So I'm gonna move on and catch you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it is. So yeah, so that's my but y'all just this was awesome. This is a
Yeah.
good topic because we all have been in a space or may even be in a space
Mhm.
where you're trying to figure it out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're holding a lot. So if and I'm always anybody who's associated with me, no, you can call me and I will pray at
Yeah.
the drop of
Yes,
a
you
dime.
will. Yes,
And
you
you
will.
just gotta
Definitely will.
I will pray.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm already praying.
Yeah.
You don't even know I'm praying.
That's fact.
But yeah, if you know, there's always a safe space. I don't play them games, and
Yep.
I believe that we do truly have circles that you can feel, be your authentic self,
Yeah.
and be open and share. Not with everybody,
With
as
no
well as
judgment. Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
God will appoint you people if you
Mhm.
seek Him and ask Him
That's
for
that's
those
it.
people and to see those specific people before
Mhm.
you even open
Yeah.
your mouth. He will definitely
Mhm.
guide you in what you're supposed to do. So today was an awesome show.
Yes, it
Awesome
was.
show.
It
Good
was.
topic, Rebecca. Good topic.
Yes.
Shout out
Yeah.
to everybody who has been rocking with us. If y'all know that there's somebody that needs to tune in and listen to this show, you may know of someone. You may not even need to say anything. Just allow them to come and listen. We pray that we bless y'all. So before we get out of here, y'all, Rebecca, say how everybody can follow you if you got any events coming up, and then follow up Miss Kim, and then I'll share, and then we'll get out of here on this Wednesday.
It's good old Wednesday. Yes. So follow me on all platforms, Rebecca Davis. You can follow my brands, Rebecca Davis Enterprises, Tax Time Express, and that's time with a Y, not an I. And again, you all stop asking for permission to be dope. You are that girl or that guy already. So just be you every day, all day and day.
Come
All
on.
right then. All right, your favorite Miss Dope Kim. hope to see y'all on this Saturday at the Holiday Experience at 5751 Greenhouse. There's going to be over 20 amazing vendors. We're going to have Santa. We're going to have a fashion show, door prizes, treats for the kids, photos. So come on out. You can follow me on social media platforms at Kimberly, Kimberly Powell, Powell.
Come on, y'all. This is an
Hey.
awesome show. Oh my God. I'm gonna go back and catch the replay because I need
I know,
I
right?
need to catch the comments
Yes.
too. So shout out again who everybody who's rocking with us this morning. Listen, this Friday we got the Business Bestie holiday event on Friday at Calendars Lounge from 6 to 9. This is a place where we're gonna definitely pull back the layers of business and enjoy each other's company. For some of you, you may not have met each other in person. This is a time that we're gonna be able to do that. Over 60 people have registered. If you have not registered, you are more than welcome to attend. We have more than enough space for you to come. However, if you decided that you aren't going to be able to make it, let us know because we are preparing bags and things of that nature for those who will be there. We're gonna have an awesome time. Shout out to Teresa, who is the owner, Business Bestie. Who let me clear this up real quick before we
Clear it up. Clear the air.
First of
Yeah.
all, let me just say this because I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna put it out there. Business Besties was formed years ago. Okay. For me, it was formed a year ago as a social way to be held accountable in business and in nonprofits. Is it mine? No. Do I have a trademark on it? No. However, because it has grown into what it is, there will be a name change in 26. I just didn't put it out there yet. So for those who are saying that I stole Business Besties from them, they're an absolute lie because it started about 10, 15 years ago up under somebody else that has the business, the trademark. It was not something that I was going to do all of these things with because that wasn't what it was intentional, what I did it for. It was a name because you want a bestie to hold you accountable in business.
Yes.
That's it. So for the people who saying that I stole it from them, no, ma'am. It was already somebody else's long time ago. I was never going to make it a business. It was never going to be them things. However, now that it is, things will change in 26. Okay. So I just want to let that be known. Yes, we are business besties as we call each other business besties. However, it's not what people are trying to make it be. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there because people is out here lying in the street. I didn't heard it twice. And I'm like, it's not even yours, and I didn't even steal it from you. But anyway, so let me just go ahead and say that. That was the reason of Business Besties because of the accountability of having a bestie that you can confide in when it comes to business. That's it. I don't care who. I really don't care because that's what it is for me and what it was intentionally formed for, because there were people who shared they would love to have an accountability circle of those who understand you may be down one day and up another. You may need somebody to hold you accountable for the things, your goals and what you're doing, or you may need assistance in a specific area, and this person has a level of expertise to assist. However, in 2026, y'all will see the name change to something else because now it's going to be a full-fledged business. It's going to take place. And with that business, there's going to be some differences when it comes to certain things. But anyway, Friday, we're going to get together, have a good time, eat. There's food trucks. We got music. There are spirits for those who want to join in. I've been asked about the dress code holiday, but guess what? You don't have to. Whatever you want to wear is fine. It's from 6 to 9. If you want to invite a male, absolutely. This is not just an all women's event. If you have somebody that you want to bring, listen, bring the people. We don't care. We just want to have a good time. So we'll see y'all Friday night from 6 to 9. And then we're going to carry over to Saturday for the holiday experience with Kim and so many others. So y'all have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. Follow me. I'm Meka Diamond on all your social media platforms. And we're just excited. So thank y'all for rocking with us. It's been a good group, good comments. I can't wait to go back and rewatch. Have a wonderful day.
Y'all have a great day.
We'll see y'all next week, a week before Christmas. All right. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.